Hi my beauties, welcome back. As you can see I have a different angle, trying something new. I'm home alone, so I've got the house to myself for probably a good 4 hours or so I figured I would record a few videos. I had previously recorded this particular video a few days ago, and I'll probably re-record the one I recorded yesterday too, because originally I wanted to just talk about my thoughts on certain subjects, like I told you before in another video, but I think I got off on a little bit more of a tangent with this video particularly, and possibly the other one too, and it became more of a don't discriminate kind of video, which I didn't really want it to be that kind of video. I have that planned for another video, but so I'm just going to re-record this because, like I said, I did not want that video to be off on a different subject than what I was trying to convey. So this video is going to be about body image and like clothing sizes in the stores, stuff like that. Like what I don't really know. I guess I don't really know what I want it to be, because it's about body image, but it's also I want to, my opinions on why clothing stores have certain sections and why certain sections are where they are in the store, or why they don't you have those certain sizes available and all that. So I was shopping online on a website called Maurice's.com. I don't know if that's a Michigan-based store or not, or if everyone knows what Maurice's is. I'm not sure. But I was shopping on there because I got like $10 off somehow. And so I wanted to see what they had available. And I noticed that I saw a really cute shirt on the plus size section of the website, but I also saw that same exact shirt on the regular girl section, the women's section. And the only difference that I saw on that shirt was the fact that they priced out the plus size shirt $5 more than the regular size. And that confused me. I was like, there's literally there's no difference except for the one shirt's a little bit bigger than the other. That's the only difference between the two shirts. Why is it like $5 more for a plus size shirt than it is for the other sizes? And I thought it was just that one shirt. Maybe it was made with something special, or I don't know what it was. So I was still looking, and then I found another shirt. Same thing. It was same shirt was on one was on plus size and one was on the regular sizes. And the plus size was $4 more than the regular size it was. It's like, why do you mark them up so much more just because they are bigger sizes? Yeah, you have to use more material, I guess, to make the bigger sizes, but why mark them up so much more? I could see maybe a couple of cents, or maybe even $1, $2, $5 though, like $5 for a t-shirt, or more for a t-shirt than somebody who wasn't a plus size girl. And when I'm saying like the clothing in that store is, the regular size was $35. So that means that the plus size was $39, almost $40 for a shirt. And why make somebody pay more just because they're a little bit bigger than a normal person? That got me. I was like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. Luckily, thankfully, I did not spend the extra $5 because I was like, that's not happening. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. So I bought the other size. Hopefully it fits. If not, then that's okay. I will eventually fit into it somehow. So I am currently trying to lose weight for health reasons, not, you know, not style, but not because I think I have to, it's just because of my health. So it'll eventually fit, but that was just, I did not agree with that whatsoever. And so that's one point that doesn't comprehend in my brain as to why plus sizes are so much more expensive than the other sizes are. I understand you have to use more fabric, but why mark them up that much more? It just makes, it's like we shouldn't have to spend that much more money to get a shirt or a pair of pants or a bra or anything like that. So that was one of the things that got me that day. And then I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about the stores in general, like the physical stores, and noticed that, when I remembered going into a lot of the stores, that the plus size section was in the back of the stores a lot of the time. It's Maurice's, Charlotte Russe. I noticed it in Deb in our local mall, and I think even Target has the plus size in a whole different section than the other clothing. And I was like, why do you have them in the back of the store? Why can't you have everything mixed in and in the same section? Like Walmart, I like how Walmart, at least ours, sets it up this way, is that they have the teens, the juniors, and then they have the women's. There's no plus size. There's nothing, they don't say plus size women's, they just says women's. And then juniors, men's, kids, babies. That's what they have. That is all they have. And they don't section it off in sizes. They don't say, oh, this is the teen or the juniors, which, some of us can fit into. And we can also be in the women's section and have to shop there too. It depends on the clothing and the type of clothing, what it's made out of. But there's, there's not the juniors and the women's plus and all that. They just have the women's section. I like that. That's how it should be in every single store. If you need your size, you just look for the number on the tag. It shouldn't have to be a whole separate section of the store in the back of the store, nonetheless. And that's just, I don't want to say it's discriminatory because it's really not, but it kind of is like they're saying that you can't shop with the normal size people. You have to go away from them and shop in your own section. So I just remembered, shopping in a lot of the stores, and I had to go, when I couldn't find my size, I had to go to the back because that's where the plus size was, or that's where my size was. And it's like, why couldn't a 14 or 16 or whatever they consider plus size, I think it's 12 now actually, I think 12 and up is considered plus size, which is absolutely ridiculous because 12 is like itty bitty, and just because somebody has curves, they're a 12. But that's just a whole other. But just because somebody is a 12, 14, whatever, doesn't mean that they shouldn't be able to shop, in the same section as everybody else. But that's how they section them off. Even online they have like that. It says literally on Maurice's website says clothing plus then accessories, boots, and sale. And it's like, last time I checked, that plus size was still clothing. They're still considered clothing. Why section it off to where it's in a whole different category on the website? A lot of them do that too, and I've noticed that they'll say clothing, and then they'll go plus size, and then they'll do the rest of the what they offer. So, or they'll go to clothing, and then when the drop menu drops down, they'll have, tops, bottoms, dresses, whatever, and then on the other side, plus. And it's like, just add that into the clothing section. Just add that into there, and if somebody needs to find their size, they go to the sidebar and they click on their size. Why have them, why click on a whole different section of the website? I'm gonna tickle my throat. But yeah, I don't get why the stores and all that have different sections that we have to shop at. And when I say we, I am a plus size girl. I wear a size 16 comfortably, sometimes 14, sometimes 18, depending on how I'm feeling that day. So I am between a 14 and an 18. I am a plus size girl. And shopping in those sections, I've noticed that, it's almost a whole different store, because you have to go into a whole different section just to find your clothing. Whether it be on the website or in the physical store. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why we can't just mix them in, and when you need to find your size, you just look at the number on the tag, or you look on the sidebar and you click the size, like Amazon has. And even they have a plus size section. You don't it's not in the regular, you set all these options and then it says plus. So even though they mix them together, they still have their own separate section you click on to get plus size clothing, or what they consider plus size clothing. And that I just don't understand why that has to be that way. And what we consider plus size nowadays, it's like, because somebody has either bigger hips or a broader chest, and like the hourglass figure is now considered plus size because some of those girls have to wear double digits. They have to wear a 10 or a 12 or whatever, so they are considered plus size automatically because they have to wear a certain size. So even though their waist is really skinny, everything else on them is really skinny, they just happen to have a curvy figure, they're considered plus size. And I'm a size. I do say I am a plus size girl, and I am proud of being a plus size girl. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But size is just the number. It's nothing that defines who you are. You as a person on the inside. It's just the clothing that you wear. It's just the number on the clothing that you wear. And I don't understand why size 10. I was a size 10 I think I was a freshman. Last time I was size 10. And I was 125 pounds at a size 10. That's not very big at all. And I don't, plus what? Like, I don't, that name is, even makes it the name plus size even makes it sound bad. Like you're a plus, like you're big, and it's like, plus what? That thought that 10 was just a number. 10 was just a number, and they don't have the plus sign on the tag. There's no 10 plus, so why is it called plus size? It's just a bigger size than what everybody else wears, or anybody else wears. And actually, plus sizes are actually more common nowadays than the other sizes. So it's just a size. It's just clothing. We're just covering ourselves up with it. It shouldn't be in a whole different section than everything else. We shouldn't have to section our stores and our websites by size. Because we're all beautiful. It doesn't matter what size you are, you know, screw the haters. It doesn't matter what size you are. We're all beautiful, and we all need to get that out of our head that, oh, I'm a size 20 or I'm a size 18, and so that's too big and I need to do something about it. If you think that you are unhealthy, then go ahead. You know, do what you want. But don't do it because other people are saying that you are too big or too small. Even if if you're skinny and people are saying, "Oh, eat a cheeseburger." That's rude. That's really rude. Some people can't gain weight and they will stay skinny the rest of their lives, and their metabolism is awesome they can't gain weight. So telling them to eat a cheeseburger is not going to help them gain weight, for one, and it's just rude, for two. You know, so it's the same on both ends. Telling somebody to lose weight because you think that they're too big, or telling yourself to lose weight because you think you're too big, is the same as saying, oh, eat a cheeseburger, or saying I'm too thin, so I need to start eating and gorging myself because I'm not pretty enough. You are beautiful the way you are, and don't let anyone dictate who or how you are supposed to look, because size is just a number. It's literally a tag on our clothing. That's all it is. And sometimes I wish that there wasn't sizes on the clothing, and then we can just dictate them by if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what size it is. And the way I do it, I've learned a way to figure out if a pair of pants fits me. I put it around my neck, and if it overlaps, even just a little bit, then they should fit. And so far, it's worked every single time. So if we could just find our clothing that way, you know, find little tricks on how to make them fit, or just try them on, you know, and if they fit, they fit. Doesn't matter what size they are. Like I said, I can fit into a large, I can fit into a medium, I can fit into an extra large. It doesn't matter what the size is. You can always fit into something, and there shouldn't be labels on the tags. I wish there wasn't, because that just gets in the way of people feeling good about themselves. So, yeah, that's my opinions on clothing sizes. I really think that there should just not be clothing, like the sizes, the numbers, or even large, extra large, whatever. But there are, and that's the reality of it. And there's always going to be those people who say that plus size is not right, or that zeros aren't right. But it's whatever you want to be. And if you are comfortable with yourself and you rock whatever you wear, then do it. Then just rock it and feel good, and don't let anyone tell you that what you're doing or what you're wearing or that your size is too big because they're uncomfortable with it. If they don't like it, if they don't want to see, you know, a plus size girl, or if a size 20 or whatever size you are, if they don't want to see it, they don't have to look at you. They don't have to be around you. And you probably don't want them around you anyways, because they're toxic, and they shouldn't be telling you how to dress or how to look, or that you need to lose weight or you need to gain weight or anything like that. They shouldn't be telling you that, because if they are, then you don't need them in your life. You do you be who you want to be, and you look how you want to look, and it shouldn't matter what anyone says. So yeah, that's about it. This probably would be my first video of the series that I'm doing, the chit chat videos. So leave in the comments below what other subjects you want to talk about, and I will talk about them, and we can get a conversation going in the comments about that particular subject. Just be nice, because I will not tolerate bullying. I will block anyone who is bullying, because I I just won't, I won't handle that. I won't handle that very well. So be nice to people, because that's the whole point of this series, is to get people talking in a friendly way and opinions out there. And if someone's opinion is the same as yours, it doesn't matter. Just scroll on by it. Don't even, you don't have to say that they're wrong or they're stupid or anything. Just go on and live your life, and let them live their life the way they think, and then let you live your life the way you think. So just comment below on what you want to see, and I'll get it up for you as soon as I can. I'll have a link down below to my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and you guys can comment on there what you want to see for this series or any other video that you want to see on my channel, and I will get those up for you as soon as I can. Don't forget that you're beautiful just the way you are, and I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.